I remember a season in my life when I was looking for validation from others. I grew up not far from Motown, and I wanted validation from the music business. It was my dream to go to Detroit and become a Motown singer. And so on Friday nights, this preacher's girl, Friday nights and Saturday nights, I would end up in the bars and the clubs looking for somebody to validate me, to give me a shot at becoming a Motown singer. And there I was in smoky clubs and piano bars, singing the hits of the day, hoping that somebody would discover me and make me a star. And then on Sunday mornings, I'd find myself there at my daddy's church singing gospel songs. And you can understand that there was this confliction inside of me. I had too much church for the world and too much world for the church, and I was caught between a rock and a hard place. But I thank God that Jesus met me right where I was. And I remember the day that I was sitting in the college snack bar and I had ordered a cup of soup. I went to a wonderful Christian university, Spring Arbor College in Spring Arbor, Michigan. I'll never forget it. I was sitting there at the snack bar. I ordered a cup of soup, a cup of beef vegetable soup. It was hot on that cool winter day in Michigan, and they served the soup in a styrofoam cup with a plastic spoon. I began to enjoy my lunch. It felt good going down, but over the course of the lunch hour, the soup began to grow lukewarm, and the oil, the grease in the soup began to form an orange ring around that styrofoam cup. And as I tried to eat it with that plastic spoon, the oil just kind of gripped onto that plastic spoon, and it really began to turn my stomach. But I remember so vividly trying to get through this lukewarm cup of soup, and it was like Jesus himself sat down and had lunch with me. He read my mail that day, and it was like the letter to the church at Laodicea in the book of the Revelation, the 3rd chapter, the 15th and the 16th verses, and it says this: I know your works. And I know that you're neither hot nor cold. And I wish you were either one or the other. But because you're lukewarm and neither hot nor cold, I'm about to spew you out of my mouth. God arrested me that day at the lunch table, and I surrendered everything to Jesus. I threw up the white flag, so to speak, and surrendered my life, my future, my music, my desires, my hopes, my dreams. And so I know full well that Jesus can take a mess of a life and make something beautiful out of it. What are you thirsty for today? What do you hope for today? Do you thirst for love and acceptance? Then I encourage you to establish a life-changing relationship with the Lord Jesus Christ, the only one who is qualified and able to address the things that you thirst for.